Good afternoon, my lovelies, and welcome to my channel. It's Lorraine here from Handcrafted by Lorraine. Thank you for joining me, and again I must apologise for being absent for a while, but I've been making some commission journals and I hadn't done a video of them because the lady hasn't seen them yet and I didn't want them to be published before she's had sight of them. So anyway, I've finished those and I've made this lovely Shabby Vintage Christmas journal and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Really enjoyed making this one, and it's going to be going into my Etsy store later today. So if you're interested, bob along there. If you want any more details, then just message me and I'll try and answer whatever queries you've got. So it's a hard cover and I've covered the whole cover with this cream calico fabric. It's a lovely texture and I like it because I've left it so that the edges fray a little bit, and I think it gives it a little bit of a extra dimension. The spine, I've covered the stitching up on the spine with this lace and calico trim. It's got this lovely dangle. I cannot take credit for this dangle. This was part of a swap that I did a couple of Christmases ago, and a lady sent this as part of the swap, and it's beautiful. It's got little beads on it, beads on there. It's got a little fish on there. It's got this glittery gold and red eyelash trim, some embroidery threads and ribbons. Lovely, very Christmassy. The whole journal measures just over 6 inches by 8.5, and the spine is 1 3/4 inches. It's got 2 signatures inside, stitched into the cover, and in total there's 84 pages front and back. It's been made with digital papers from various artists. If I can remember who they are as we go through, I'll tell you, but I'm terrible at remembering, as you know if you've watched me regularly. I've decorated the pages with lots of pockets and tuck spots, envelopes, belly bands, and they're filled with handmade ephemera. So there's tags, journal cards, little notelets, postcards, some journal papers, and that's all throughout the journal, and throughout it's been decorated using ribbon and lace trim and some diamante flatback blingy things. So the front cover, I've stitched around just to reinforce where it frays, so it's got stitching all the way around. The fastener is eyelets, and it's got this ribbon, double ribbon, just as a closure. Lovely ribbon, lovely Christmassy colours. I've used some digital music paper from one of the kits that's been stitched around the edge, and then this lovely little topper on the front. I have fussy cut out this pretty little lady and put her on. There's a little compliments of the season tab here. This is a wooden snowflake that I've covered in gold wax. This one, Inca Gold, and it's fast drying. Well, it's gloss paint, but it's like what you put it on and it's like a wax, and it's really effective on lots of different things. And the bottom has this beautiful lace trim on it. So we'll just have a look inside at what's in there. I need to just check that it's in frame. Yes, it's in frame, so we can go ahead and have a look at this. I'll just move it slightly across. Sorry if there's any shadows, but it's later in the afternoon here, so it's going dark already. So I'm reliant on lights. Wait a minute. Hopefully that's better. So the inside of the front cover, the spine is reinforced again with some of that calico fabric, and then there's some digital paper stitched on to the card base. I've made a pocket using some digital papers, and I've layered it up with some music paper and this lovely little well, I've made a pocket from it, and again it's stitched around. It's got this little snowflake, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a bit glitzy, a little snowflake brad on there, and inside that pocket is a little journal tag. It's got coffee stained paper at the back of it, so there's journal space there. Inside the large pocket is another journal card. There's a letter from the maker, so a letter from me to whoever ends up with this journal, and some digital paper that I've left blank, so that's for journaling on. And the pocket's quite a deep pocket, so you can fit lots and lots of different things onto there. This is, I've just left this page. I can't remember whose kits I've used, and I haven't written it down on my prompt list. I'm really sorry. I'll try and link below in the description box whose I've used, and then I've just clipped this tag, and again it's got coffee stained paper on the back of it. Another pocket here, I think, can't remember, so I'm not saying who I think it is. Another journal card, again this has been stitched on the back, and it's got coffee stained paper, so plenty of space for journaling. Here is one of the pocket envelopes from the kit, and inside I've stencilled holly, and on this page again stencilled holly, and inside of there is a little journal card, vintage theme journal card. This page I've left as it is in the kit, and I've put a page, I made some page turners from the digital papers, and here I've made a tuck spot from belly bands, I think they are in the kit, or bookmarks you can use them for, so I've just used that as a tuck spot. Again it's stitched around, and it's got plenty of space for hiding things, and again another piece of digital paper that's ideal for just notes, and of course you've got this space for journaling too. And again I've left this one, they're just such beautiful papers, I didn't want to really add a lot to them. Here I've made a large pocket, so there's a pocket here, and inside is a postcard, again it's backed with coffee stained paper. There's a pocket here with a journal card inside, a pocket here with a tag inside, and another pocket here with a journal card inside. The template from this comes from Artemaze, and it's one of her freebies on her Facebook group. Again another digital page that I've just left. Here we've got a flip out. This is actually, I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera. I'll lift it just to see if you can see. But this is a vintage silk embroidered patch, and I've put it inside this card. I've cut the card and fit it in, so this little Christmas bird, is it a red cardinal? Red cardinal I think they're called. So it's inside a card, and I've put the card on the page, so you've got journaling space here. There's a pocket here with two journaling cards, I can't remember if I've left, yeah, and then you've got a journal, a tuck spot there, so you can put some more journaling things in there. Lovely. This page is again from the digital, and I've just edged it with this ribbon and lace, crocheted lace with the red ribbon fed through, and there's a little jingle bell attached onto there. Here I've just made a little cluster from a circle punch, and it's got some cheesecloth underneath it, and this lovely bow that the colour blends. It's a coffee coloured bow, and some stenciling on that page. So again, you can write over that, so there's journal space there. Another pocket that I've used up some digital paper, and I've just attached this Peace on Earth banner across the bottom, and inside of there is this vintage postcard, a little journaling space. Here is an envelope that's been made from the digital papers, and the closure is just one of these circle toppers. Inside of here are some journal cards, and again they've been backed with coffee stained paper, so you've got plenty of journaling space within there, so that can just fit back inside. The edges I've used vintage photo just to distress them. Another page turner attached to this lovely digital page, and a belly band in the middle with this lovely Christmas tree, and I've put a little bit of bling on top of the tree there, and behind is this angel journal card. Another digital page, and I've trimmed the edge of it with this lovely golden green, very Christmassy looking ribbon on the edge of that page. Another pocket using up one of the digitals, and inside of that pocket is a Christmas tag, another postcard, vintage style postcard with the lovely little robins and snow, and another angel inside of it. In fact, I like the robins at the front, so I'm going to change that around, and let's have the robins there. Some more of the paper, again a belly band from the paper, and I've just stamped lots of Christmas things on to this page, but you can write over it, so it's got journal space. Another journal card, it's been stitched around the edge and lined with coffee stained paper on the back. Now there's a story behind this. If you go to Rose Lane Vintage, that's the name of it, isn't it, Judy? I'm sorry, I always forget it, I always get tongue-tied. She has a tutorial on this centre page thing, and I copied it, but I didn't copy it properly. So it's not as perfect as Judy's, but all the same, I think it looks really pretty. And what it is from one piece of paper, you've got these 3 pockets. So they're hidden pockets really, and I've just attached on the top of the pockets this glitzy ribbon, lace trim. I've fussy cut a little robin there on a Christmas log, and inside of the pockets there's a journal card in this one, and a large journal card in the top one, and it just sits inside. I'm at the wrong angle for putting this in, but there you go. And then again the same at this side, another journal card and a large journal card inside there. Later on I did it again, just a single page one, and I did it right the next time. So thank you, Judy, for that tutorial. I really enjoyed it, even though the maths on this one baffled me. Again, digital paper. Here I've just fussy cut some, it was from an old Christmas card, was this, and I've just distressed the edge there, turned it into a tuck spot, some Christmas stamping, and then this little tag. It's got 2 pockets, so you can fit something. Oh, there is something in, sorry. There's a large tag at the top, in there. And this again was gifted to me. I cannot take credit for this one. And a little pocket there with another small tag in, and then Christmas paper on the back, and this eyelash trim and lace. Lovely, isn't it? Here is just an altered paper clip, and inside of the altered paper clip I've just put some of the digital paper, and it's been backed with coffee stain paper, so there's journal space there, and of course you've got the whole page underneath for journaling. There he is again, the red cardinal. Here another tuck spot from one of the belly bands from the kit, and this little journal card here, and I've put a little bit of red bling on there as well, and another journal card tucked inside there. Here's a layered page that I've made. This just some cardstock that I've stamped the Christmas stamp on. I think it's a Tim Holtz stamp. I've had it a few years really, so I can't honestly remember, but I think it's a Tim Holtz one. And I've layered some vintage book page underneath this journal card. Again, there's a little bit of bling onto there. There's some lace underneath this fussy cut angel. How sweet is that? And inside of there is a tag for journaling on, and it's got this little rose trim on it, and some of the crochet lace trim with green ribbon this time on that page. I love that page. I'm quite pleased how that turned out. Another tuck spot, again some stenciling on that page, and another journal card on there, and a postcard. If I top up postcard at the top there, a vintage style postcard. Another layered page on here. I've used some music paper underneath of this, and there's a bag, a paper bag here that's a pocket. I've left it unglued, so there's a little tuck spot there, and then inside of the bag, and there's a vintage postcard. Again, it's backed with coffee stain paper, and then another one of the little journal cards that's stitched around, and inside of there is this little sentiment, wishing you a happy Christmas and wonderful new year. And this is just taken from an old Christmas card, and I've just attached some beautiful red ribbon on, and again we've got some of that blingy lace. There's a circle die cut here, and underneath of that is some eyelash trim. Another one of the multiple pockets, so again we've got a journal postcard, a vintage postcard in this top pocket. Here we've got another little journal card that's backed onto some cardstock in that top pocket, and another one here in this central pocket. In this front pocket is another one of the Angels journal cards, again back with coffee stain paper, and then I've used this tiny postcard, and inside of there are two little journal cards in there, so packed with space for journaling. So here's Judy's secret pocket idea that I had a second go at. So as you can see, it's from one sheet of paper, and inside, oh, it's stuck. I'll just try and unglue that because it's stuck, and I'll have to re-stick it without the journal card. So in this top pocket there's this journal card, and I've put some of that golden green trim on the top, and then in this one is a journal card, and I've put some stickles, I think it's called, some red glittery stickles on that one, and it's backed onto cardstock, so journal space again. And then Judy, look what I did the secret journal space. I got the maths right this time. So that's one pocket and then another pocket, so the secret journal space in both pockets. So I got it. It's a fantastic tutorial. Go and have a look at it. Rose Lane Vintage. Go and have a look at Judy's site. It's fantastic. She does some fantastic tutorials. She's a very clever lady. So that's Judy's secret journaling page. Another digital page, and I just distressed the edges of this. I just tore the edges and distressed the edge of a beautiful picture, isn't it, of Santa and a cheery little girl. So that's the end of the first signature, and then on to the second. Another page turner that I've made, and this page I've left almost blank for journaling, and I've used some gold washi tape here and this little bit of a blingy decoration. It's greens and reds, so it's very Christmassy, just on the corner there. Another digital page, and as you turn over, we've got some crocheted lace trim with a little heart dangle, handmade with love, on there. A little pocket from here. I have just layered some music paper, and I've torn it again at the edges and distressed it using vintage photo. I've inserted one of the bookmarks that's been backed and stitched on there, and then it's got one of the little envelopes. Again, it's been stenciled inside, and it's got a little journal card in there. So lots of little spaces for journaling on there. This page again is almost blank. I've just added some stenciling. That isn't vintage photo. I think that's T something it's called. Can't remember the name of it. But I just thought it needed a bit of colour, that plain page. And then I've just layered up some tartan fabric ribbon, this circle die here, and some red velvet ribbon underneath of there. This page, there's just the envelope flap that's from the page in front, and behind there is one of the envelopes that I've made using up some of the paper, and inside 2 journal cards, coffee stained and stitched again around the edges. So there's lots and lots and lots going on inside this journal. So here's the envelope flap that belongs to this envelope. If I take this out, and we can see what's going on. So I've used some digital paper as a backing for it. I've distressed around the edges. I've used one of these journal cards again that's got the stickles on the front, and I've left a little pocket here, and again one of the journal cards inside. Also on the back, again some digital paper and another journal card on there, and also this has a little tuck spot, and again there's another journal card inside of there. So lots of secret little places in there. And I've just fastened it, I've just clipped it in. I haven't glued this one down, and I've just clipped it in with a paper clip that's got some of that red voile ribbon on there. Here I've just torn out some of the digital paper from another kit and distressed around the edges. I've just attached this little vintage postcard, and inside is this vintage postcard that's been backed again with coffee stained paper. And then you've got this space for journaling. Here we have attached with another paper clip with some of that red ribbon in. Another journal card, another tag, and again this was gifted to me. I cannot claim to have made this. This was a gift from somebody a couple of years ago. So it's Christmas paper, and it's got this lovely holly and Christmas rose circle die, a button attached, and some of the red velvet ribbon, and underneath some voile paper. What do you call it? It's not voile paper, I can't remember the name of it now. At the bottom is this little dangle, twin dangle here. On the back is a pocket that you can put another tag in, but I haven't done, but it's been stamped and Merry Christmas on the back of it. So that's a lovely tag, is that, and get those dangling on the bottom. Another one of Judy's pockets that's got vintage postcards in, and again the secret journal spaces inside. I love that idea. I think I'll be using that quite a bit. Another lovely Santa image. Here's a large pocket. I've used again washi tape at the edge just to reinforce the edge of it on this lovely Christmas paper, and a vintage postcard, again coffee stain paper on the back. Another pocket using that digital paper. I've used one of the journal cards here, and inside is a tag that's got this ribbon trim on it again. Inside of here are a journal card that's made from Christmas music or Christmas tree. I've put some washi tape on just to give it a little bit more decoration, and another little pocket envelope, seed envelope, with another journal card inside that just tucks into there. Here's that golden green trim again on this lovely Christmas paper, and I've just layered up some cheesecloth and one of the journal cards, and again it's got the glittery stickles on there, and I've just clipped in, I've got myself in a mess. I've just clipped in another little vintage style tag that's got coffee stain paper, and it's clipped in with this giant paper clip with some of the velvet red ribbon on there. Another, this is the centre of the second signature, and I've made two large pockets from this Christmas paper, and inside are two large journal cards that have got a page turner just so you can pull it out of the pocket. Again, the coffee stain paper on the back of both of them. There we go. Here we've got some washi tape and some stenciling on this page, and just clipped in is one of the bookmarks. It's been stitched around the edges, and it's held in with this altered paper clip with Christmas music and a little bit of bling onto there. Some more of the Christmas stamping with some lovely gold. It's not lace, it's like a fabric trim, like upholstery's trim. I got it from the haberdashery here, and it's really nice. Here we've got it's a CD holder, one of the envelopes for CDs, and I've altered it. I've put on some Christmas papers, and of course inside I've lined it with this Christmas paper and the space for you to tuck things into it. I've just edged the page there with some washi tape and stenciled again the Christmas hollies, and again paper clip with the ribbon attached to it. A upper corner tuck spot using again Christmas music paper and one of the circular dies, and inside is postcard, a vintage postcard again, and another journal card, a vintage style journal card. Stenciling, one of the belly bands from the kit with the lovely images, aren't there? These roses and poinsettias, the candy cane, the Christmas tree, beautiful. And inside is one of the journal cards, little squirrel on there, coffee stained and stitched around. Again, some of the digital paper that I've just made this corner pocket from, and I've used some of this blingy ribbon trim on there. Inside is one of the journal cards that's stitched around and it's got coffee stained paper on. I've used the same trim with this little red bow just as a tab. Rushing off for his Christmas dinner, I think. Another pocket using up some of the digital papers, stitched around just to reinforce it, and a lovely little angel journal card inside of there. I've left blank again for journaling. Another one of the tuck spots, and inside another journal card using up some of the digital. Just for you from Santa, it says. Lovely. Another tuck spot, and I've put this journal card over the top just to add a bit more interest, and inside is another one of the journal cards. And then on the back I've made this pocket, and on the front I've left this tiny little bit of detail that's got a journal card. On the front I've stenciled the coffee stain paper on the back of that one. It's got a lovely vintage postcard on there. I love the back. I can't remember where they came from, these ones, but it says, "From Aunt Grace to niece Blanche, come down to Grandma's Sunday. Goodbye and write soon." Lovely, isn't it? So that will have been taken from an original one, surely. And then another one of the seed packets envelopes. Again, it's stenciled inside, and it's got another one of the angel journal cards backed with coffee stained paper again. So that, my dears, is that. And I am so pleased with that. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to put it in the Etsy shop. But you know, I'm not bothered if it doesn't sell, because I'll put it on my table at Christmas because it's beautiful. But then, if it sells, I get the pleasure of making myself another one, don't I? And it has been a pleasure making this one. I've really enjoyed it. It's been lovely. So there's the ribbon bows and the ribbon and all the dangles, as you can see. I love it because it's squishy, is the journal, and yet it's sturdy. So you can see the two signatures all stitched in. The stitches are hidden by this lovely calico and lace trim. Beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope I just hope you've enjoyed looking at it, and thank you for joining me. If you have, please just leave me a thumbs up, and a comment would be lovely. I do answer. If you leave me comments, I will answer the comments. And please message me if you've any questions about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again shortly. Bye.